I'm from the Philippines. I moved to Toronto in 2009. The rest of the family is in the Philippines. It's just me and my sister here. My dad's side is Catholic and my mom's side is Seventh-day Adventist. So growing up, I remember going to church twice a week, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. I had ambitions, I had dreams for myself, to be this person who's independent and free-spirited and well-rounded and adventurous and, you know, awesome. So I wanted to have experiences, I wanted to try different things and accomplish many things. Basically, my life was compartmentalized. So there was the education part, and there's the professional part, and there's the social part. And because I also believe that spirituality is important, so I also put like a compartment for my spiritual life, which is basically going to church or believing in God. Like, I remember myself being more sarcastic before. Also probably because of the music that I was listening to. I liked punk music a lot, like punk rock, and they, you know, it really talks about a lot about bitterness and angst and how the world is just so corrupt. I believed that God existed, but I did not think that it was important to get to know him. When I moved to Canada, and I realized that I actually missed going to church or, you know, listening to a sermon and even singing the songs. I miss singing the songs. I started looking for a church, and then I found Faith Filipino Downtown Church eventually, and I really liked it. And I went there regularly, and I felt myself closer to God. At that time, I've been with this guy for almost 5 years, and well, he believes in God, but he does not believe that Jesus is his savior. And it was a struggle for me, and basically this was the point where I found myself at a crossroads. And the difficult part was that I wasn't really sure if God brought me to this guy to be with him forever, because he already wanted to get married. We were pretty much like married because we were living for at least 2 to 3 years together, maybe. Yeah, something like that. And we really know each other so well. Like, he was pretty much like my best friend. We have really good chemistry, and you know, but aside from that, like, the spiritual level just doesn't really match up, and that's the part that gets kind of frustrating. He actually said that he's never going to have a born-again experience, probably at least 30 times. Learning about my mom also and her situation, I thought that maybe it's just, you know, normal, or maybe it's okay, or maybe I was trained to be in that situation too. I prayed for it every day, and because I told him, God, I just want to follow you, you know, but I don't know which path to take. He led me to a verse, and it's Matthew 16 verses 24 and 25. It says something like, "If anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. For whoever loses his life will find it, and whoever desires to keep it will lose it." After reading that verse, I felt like God was telling me that he has other plans for me, that for my life, he has something else in store for me. And it's not being with this guy. and I just did what he told me. I denied my ambition for the future, my plans with this guy. I let go of it. A lot of people, would be surprised, and they were shocked and sometimes discouraging. But knowing that this decision came from God, from God's opinion, God's suggestion to make my life better and to serve Him, then it just gives me comfort that it's gonna be all worth it. I really felt God taking care of me during that time and being able to comfort me, and I really felt that I was drawn closer to Him, because every day I would thank Him, and I felt that He was with me, and that was the big turn for me, that event. It wasn't just about letting go of my ex-boyfriend, but also letting go of my plans for the future, my ambitions. And it's not bad to dream or hope or anything, but I'm not being persistent with my ambitions anymore. I'm just letting Him take control and lead me. Now I feel His love and His presence every day, even when I'm not facing challenges. It's not compartmentalized at all anymore. From Sunday to Saturday, in everything I do, Jesus is always there. I believe that Jesus is real, who has love that is real and promises that are real. And I believe that He's our Savior and that He died for me, and He's the only one who could really make me worthy in front of God. I finally realized what having faith in God means, and it just feels great. Yeah, so after putting all my faith in Him, I realized there's just one more thing that I really gotta do. So on August 14th, summer of 2013, I got baptized, and it was the happiest day of my life. And it was just so beautiful, it was peaceful, it was really blessed. I felt that Jesus was truly leading me to where He wanted me to be. My name is Cree Rillo, and Jesus changed my life.